I wanna do it all with you by my side. If you're in, meet me here tonight. Be brave and come along. I'll be your ride. Promise we don't need no brake lights. We can travel the world, so just.
Good morning, day 111 on the Appalachian Trail. Just after 8. Mary Poppins, the hostel owner, just dropped me and 2 other hikers, their section hikers, off. It's a beautiful day, and we got an immediate climb and rock scramble. Actually stowed my poles in my pack. I'm getting ready to do a section where it's going to just be, I guess, hand over hand, climbing up some boulders. What a great way to start the day. All right, this looks like where the rock climbing starts. Still climbing, but I'm almost, I think, to the top. Took a picture with Wanderer. He was doing Sobo this morning, and then he's gonna go Nobo. I guess somewhere at the bottom, I think he's getting picked up by his brother, and he's gonna go up to Baked Oven and then do Nobo from there. Put a picture of he and I. Beautiful morning. Just gonna keep pushing. Oh, the rock scramble was fun. I'm glad that Mary Poppins said don't have your poles in your hands. Definitely would have gotten in the way, but they're back out now. Not really sure today. I have some decisions to make. Plan was to do 16 and change to a shelter today. And then the plan was originally to do 20 tomorrow and then go in and resupply, stay at a hotel or hostel, because I'm only carrying like 2.5 days of food at the moment, keeping my pack light, taking advantage of the ability to resupply. But Mary Poppins, who's very active, she's hiked the trail in 94, I think, 93, 94. She through hiked it. And she's a pretty hardcore hiker. And when I told her my plans for tomorrow, the 20, she said, that would be tough. She recommended I split it up. Do 10 tomorrow and 10 on Saturday. But weather's coming in. It's supposed to rain. Thunderstorm starting tomorrow afternoon. And then Saturday, it's like 80% or so chance of a couple inches of rain. So I don't really know for sure what I'm going to do. If I'm going to have to make a decision. Do I push 20 today and then turn tomorrow into a 16? I'll have to look. I'm far out, and as the day goes on, I'll have to figure it out. I'm into a road crossing here where there's a water stash. Water's an issue through the sections I'm doing. Looks like there's plenty. So this is a pretty standard place that Mary Poppins was telling me where they make sure there's water for hikers. Just ran into the Ridge Runner for this area. He actually stays at Mary Poppins Hostel. His name is Little John. He hiked the trail. I'm not sure when he hiked the trail, in recent years though. Anyway, chatted with him for like 10 minutes. He was encouraging me based on, you know, the information I was providing him about my hiking style, etc. to push tomorrow, to push the 20. He says, you can do it. So, again, I got to make a decision tonight, but I could just get up early, you know, push off by 6 and do the 20. We'll see. Most of today has been this, which it's very difficult trail to walk in. I mean, you got rocks sticking up at all these different angles, and you can't take your eyes off where you're stepping. And it's been like this for a long time. It's not rock fields per se with big boulders, but it's just very hard on your feet and slows you down. I just passed another water cache at the road crossing back there. It's good that they do that because water's scarce. And not because of lack of rain, just there's lack of springs to get water from. So I filled up my liter. I'm only carrying the full liter. It's like 3.5 miles to the shelter site that I'm headed to tonight, and there's water there. So it's just before 3 o'clock. So yeah, the 3.5 probably take me an hour and a half. Depends. Still been a mix of that rocky terrain. Leroy Smith Shelter. 0.15 down the trail, springs 0.4. Well, let's go check it out. That's where I'm staying tonight. Probably not in the shelter. Probably put my tent up, but check it out first. That blue blaze takes you over to the shelter, and then this blue blaze takes you 0.1 down to the water. I'm gonna go down and get some water first. One thing about Pennsylvania fireplaces at the shelters and the tenting sites, they're always huge. No shortage of rocks. Leroy Smith Shelter. I think someone, the Ridge Runner I talked to today, I think he said it was like 50 years old. I'm not planning on staying in it. I'm gonna go back up the trail, there's a sign. It'll be on my right when I go up for tenting sites. Let's go check those out. Not liking this too much. The ridge runner was telling me that if I continue past here, there's some nice sights. It's a little bit more shady over here. It's only like 20 after 4, so that would be a good spot, except for the dead tree limb right above it. That would not be a good spot for that reason. Good bear hang right there. All right, I'm at mile marker 1277.3. It's a 16-mile day. I only saw 3 total Sobo hikers all day today. I didn't see any Nobos. And I'm all alone at this camp again. Actually, the last camp I stayed at, the Allentown, one Nobo hiker did come in around 7:30 and stayed in his tent. But yeah, still not really seeing many people. I got the tent all set up. I just finished eating, and we're gonna edit some videos and call it a night. It was kind of a boring day today, really. I mean, there wasn't much to see in terms of views. I don't think in the beginning I had that great view when I was rock climbing up at the very beginning, but other than that, that was it. And the trail just kind of ate me up today. Was that, everyone complains about Pennsylvania Trail with sharp rocks, and it was miles and miles of just not, boulder fields, but just rocky trail with sharp rocks, round rocks, angled rocks, and sometimes you could put your feet down to the ground, and many times you couldn't, and it just eats your feet up, your ankles, and everything is just tired. So I'm planning on getting up real early tomorrow morning at like 4 a.m. because I want to push out of here for 5, because I'm going to do a 20-mile day tomorrow. I'm decided I'm going to push the 20. Yeah, so going to be in bed early. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Good night.